Today, I want to talk to you about tea tree essential oil. It is one of the most popular and versatile essential oils, probably besides lavender. And tea tree oil has literally earned its spotlight as being the most popular. According to TechSci Research Report, the global tea tree oil market was valued at 45.25 million USDA dollars in 2022, and it's expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 5.4% in 2024 to 2028. Now, this robust growth is primarily fueled by all of the reasons that we love tea tree oil. It's organic, it's safe, it's natural, and tea tree oil has well-known antimicrobial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. This makes it a desirable ingredient in a variety of skincare products, personal care, and healthcare products. Now, because of this high demand, it enhances the fact that we need to be particularly mindful of environmental considerations. We always need to be mindful of sustainability with essential oils, but with tea tree oil, again, because it's so popular, we need to really consider this. Now, Tony Larkman of the Australian Tea Tree Industry Association stated how environmental conditions and the pandemic has influenced the production of the oil, and even today, exports have still exceeded production. So Australia is a native habitat for Melaleuca alternifolia, otherwise known as tea tree oil. So this is where most of the production occurs. Now, thankfully, other countries like the United States and even China have actively been cultivating tea tree oil. So this could help with the risk of supply chain interruptions. But let's just be mindful in how we use tea tree oil and when we use tea tree oil. Now, beyond the demand for tea tree oil potentially impacting our accessibility to it, there is another major factor that has come into light. Now, this is the recent regulations that are currently being discussed about saying that tea tree oil might potentially be toxic. Now, this is despite the evidence for its efficacy for safe use for a vast amount of health conditions for many, many years. So, this is why it's a focus on the essential oil revolution. Of course, I want to present to you an overview of some of the well-known uses for tea tree oil and what the scientific literature says and what some of the most esteemed aromatherapists say about tea tree oil. So, I do that a little bit. But the main focus is on the latest scare, just so that you understand it, because I think it's really important to keep it all into context. If it gets classified as a reproductive toxin, it could impact the amount that's available in skincare products, in our cosmetics, and in medicine, and potentially make it less effective. So, I hope that you'll tune into the latest episode of the Essential Oil Revolution. This will be the first part of a two-part series on tea tree, because after I go through what's at stake, the next episode will be all about the many benefits of tea tree oil and specifically what human clinical trials say. And I also highlight some other research studies that aren't quite human, such as mammal studies and petri dish studies, but could be pertinent for human use. So just click on the link in the video description that leads to my webpage, which has additional resources and a little bit more of expanded show notes if you want to get into those, as well as the resources that are available on the show note page. I also have additional resources you may want to check out if you want to learn more about a functional and naturopathic medicine medicinal approach to the use of essential oils. Okay, so that's it. Get more information by clicking on the link, and I will talk to you again very soon.